Hi, everybody. My name is Ted, and I wanted to invite you to a protest we're having at the Apple Valley Animal Shelter in the city of Apple Valley. It's going to be January 24th from 2:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. And then we're going to regroup at the city council meeting at Apple Valley at 6:30, where we're encouraging people to get up during public commenting time and talk about their experiences in working with the Apple Valley Animal Shelter. Why are we having the protest? Well, I've been what we call an animal networker for 12 years. And I can tell you, in the 12 years I've been doing animal networking, I personally have never seen statistics. I've never seen the care that I hear. I actually call the shelter trying to save animals, and I've never, ever been handled by receptionists and people that are trying to help in such discouraging ways. For example, I'll just give you one example. Let's say I wanted to adopt one of their dogs, or help, find somebody to adopt one of their dogs. If you call in and ask about what happened to, let's say, Alfie, right? They will not tell you if once the animal leaves, if the animal was adopted, if the animal was rescued, or if the animal was killed. Now, at first that may sound like, well, so what? What does that really matter? Well, there's a lot of us out in the world that are trying to save these animals. And let's take, for example, Alfie. If I called about Alfie and I said, hey, what happened to the dog Alfie? Some dogs, like Alfie, may have people that have pledged money to get Alfie the animal care that he needed. Some dogs may have as much as $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 pledged to provide the health care that animal may need. Apple Valley won't tell you what happened to the dog. They won't tell you if it went to an animal rescue. They won't tell you if it was killed. It won't tell you if it was adopted. Nothing. So what happens is people that have an interest in helping Apple Valley and their animals get to a safe home, people just give up because they're not finding out what's happening to the animals. Now, what happens in a normal animal shelter, a regular one, is you call and you say, hey, what happened to Alfie? They say, oh, he got adopted, or sadly, he was euthanized, or hey, he got rescued. And you may ask, oh, hey, do you know the animal rescue that saved it? And in most cases, they will make that information available, or they'll pass your information along to the animal rescue, letting them know that there's pledges that are earmarked for that animal, not Apple Valley. So transparency, that's just one example, but it's a precedent that they have a very low amount of transparency at the shelter. The other thing they'll do is they'll say, if you want to know what happened to that dog, at the end of the month, we'll provide a report. You can get that report and look up that animal. Well, they've already killed another 100 or 1,000 animals by then, and we've all moved on to trying to save the next animals. So we need transparency. We need up-to-date, in-the-moment information on what's happening with the animals at Apple Valley. The second thing I have a problem with is the kill rate. As of now, they kill almost all of their cats. The average, and only because they save a few more dogs, do they have a kill rate that ranges from 56% to as high as 78% of their animals are killed. This is unheard of. I mean, it's absolutely insane having this many animals die in their care. I mean, if you had a neighbor that had hundreds of animals coming into their home and they killed half of them every month, it would be illegal, first of all, even if they killed one of the animals. But the kill rate is astronomical. And one of the reasons I believe that kill rate is so high is because Apple Valley is unsuccessful at adopting animals out, and they should not be having so many contracts. They have contracts with several surrounding areas and territories and cities that they should not have these contracts with. They should not be awarded these contracts because they have such high kill rates. I mean, it's just like they're contract killers. We'll take your animals and kill them for you. That's what they're saying. And very few animal shelters facilities in 2023 act this way. And it's time for Apple Valley to catch up to the times. If I'm a part-time resident right now in Big Bear, and we haven't killed an animal that I know of in the last 3 years. And that's because we don't allow animals into our facility from other areas. And this is what Apple Valley needs to do. These are just two. I'm not even mentioning the huge outbreak of distemper and parvo at the shelter. These are all things that if you had a proper manager, a skilled manager in leadership, which many of us, hundreds of us, are convinced Apple Valley does not have. We need to find a new manager, new management, people that want to save the animals, want healthy animals. There are so many animals coming out of Apple Valley for months and months that have distemper and have to be killed because of poor management. And the manager, believe this or not, she's actually blaming the community. She's not taking responsibility for her own shelter. We have post after post online where she's blaming the local community for the outbreak in her animal pound of distemper. So join us, please, Tuesday, January 24th from 2:30 to 4:30 at the Apple Valley Animal Shelter. And then join us. I'm probably going to take some people to dinner. We'll go eat and then meet back up at City Hall for the City Council meeting and make an effort to speak at the public commenting section of that meeting. All right, I think I've hit all the things I needed to talk about. Please sign my petition, NoKillSBC.com. That's No Kill San Bernardino County. That's what that stands for. No Kill. It's www.nokillsbc.com. Hope we see you on Tuesday, and thank you for signing our petition.